F show.
Tom, hey. I know she's following me up. Big boss man shit. Gang.
I've been telling me in different roles. Me and bro, we switching roles. Hit her with a pick and roll. Tell her just to play a role. I ain't trying to take it slow. Playing on me like it low. And I know just how it goes. Shorty want me for my dough. Missed out on love twice. Fucking had to pay the price. Honestly.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ade.
It's your boy up there.
And welcome back to another episode of Boss Talks. Today we got a special guest with us back again.
My brother Zay. He back
like he never left, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna talk about that. But today we're gonna talk about, is school really that important? What y'all think? Is school really that important?
Of course it's not important, bro. What we need school for? Nah. I can't even say that with a straight face. Of course school is important, y'all. We need school, but to a certain extent. But I don't want to get too deep into it yet. What do you guys think?
School that important? It's important, but I see how like you could make it without it as well.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
In my opinion, school is important if you know what you want to do. It's not important if you're just floating through life. I would first say find we're gonna get into it, but I would just say you need to know what you want to do in life. You can't just say I'm gonna go to school and then everything's gonna be figured out after that.
Right.
That's what a lot of people mistake, and that's where they get stuck.
I feel like school is an important stepping stone. You need that foundation first. I don't say that you need to go to college.
That's all.
But you need that foundational education from elementary school into high school, at least. At least. And
well,
then,
elementary school, that's a must. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna lie.
Nah, that's what I was gonna say. So the question is more so:
It's school.
Is school
in general.
Oh,
but
yeah.
college is another subcategory. College is a whole nother ballgame. That's a whole nother ballgame.
So yeah, school's
you
important.
need that.
Stay in school, kids.
Stay in school.
I was thinking too college-wise.
Yeah. Now we could get into that, but stay in school, kids. That's
Yeah.
the most important thing. I ain't gonna lie. School gives you at least an understanding of how the world is gonna work. Like things won't be fair. Not everything is gonna go your way. That's just school. Did you guys go to school, and why? And we can talk about from elementary school, middle school, high school, and college.
I went to school all the way to college.
I went to school.
I did.
Why?
Yeah.
Why did I go to school? You start from my day.
I went to school to pursue my career. Without going to college, without getting my degree, I would not be able to be in the field that I am in today. That's just a mandatory step. There's no way around it. There's no tricks around that.
Well, we've seen it happen.
Florida,
they got caught, but we've seen it happen.
Yeah, you will get caught. So definitely do it the legit way. But yeah, there's just no way around that. To get into my type of field, the medical field, you need to get your degree.
That's a fact.
But other fields, you don't necessarily need that.
Right.
Like if you want to go into like tech or IT or stuff like
business,
that,
like
there's ways around that.
Around.
There's way around that, but we'll talk about that later. How about you guys?
Yes, I went to school all the way up to college as well. And why I would say I never thought about not going to school. Like I was never like conflicted out of high school. Like should I go to? It was definite.
It was just part of what.
Yeah, it was like like that life process. Like
that was what's next.
That's what's next. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, for me, I didn't say I always wanted to go to school. I always had an aspiration to be a doctor. I may not be a doctor now, but that doesn't mean I won't be a doctor in the future. And for me to get to that level, I need to go to school. I already got my bachelor's. I just did finish my program, so I won't be graduating from it. But I've already appreciate that. But I've already gone through the steps thus far to go through college, middle school, elementary school, middle school, high school, college. I've done there, and I want to continue to learn because at the end of the day, all information is accessible to everybody, but you'll get it at a teachable level in school. Not everybody can be taught in school. Don't get me wrong, but it's going to be there for you. It's going to be presented before you. And for me to be where I want to be in life, I got to go to school.
So, do you guys think it's looked down upon if you don't go to school in this generation nowadays? You think it's looked down upon
by our peers?
School or college?
Both.
School, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you didn't go to school, I think there's a stigma behind people who like dropped out or something like that.
They look at them like they dumb.
Yeah, they look at them.
Even if you just get a GED, they look at you like you're different.
Yeah, so I would say, you look down upon.
Yeah.
But I think
college
is like, people don't really. I don't think it's looked down. It's not frowned upon, really.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie. School is looked down upon to a certain extent. For me, a lot of the cool kids, they don't be in class. They be skipping class. Even elementary, middle school, high school, they be skipping
I
class.
know.
And they begin like if you just talking about the guys, they begin girls or the girls if they outside skipping class, they the cool kids.
Yeah.
And that's just from it goes from generation to generation.
Also,
It's from us looking down on them, like as the generation that has done it, that has been through it. We look down on them like, yo, you guys gotta be in school to get to where you guys gotta be in life, where you can make money, substantial money.
yeah.
And we're looking down from them, trying to at least help them get to that next level, and they don't want to get to that next level because amongst themselves, amongst their peers, they looked at it as the cool kids. So I don't. I think it's to an extent that it's looked down upon.
I think it's who's doing the looking, honestly. Depending on what their values are.
Yeah.
Um, if it's undergrad, like not college, we're talking about like undergrad, high school, elementary school. I think
Yeah.
it's looked up
Yeah.
upon to get your high school diploma.
Yeah, that's
Go to
true.
elementary school. I think it's looked up upon. But those delinquents, those peers that you're talking about, that's looking down upon school. I feel like that's not even something that we can even take into account because their head is not. They haven't experienced life, so it's like we can't even take their opinion for anything because it doesn't mean anything.
Believe it or not, a lot of the dropouts or people who didn't go to school, whatever, like they're not even happy with themselves because of it.
I could
Like
do
Yeah.
they're kind of that's how you know it's looked down upon because
Yeah.
they're like a little bit embarrassed of it. Like they won't
Yeah.
come out and.
But that's probably after they've gone through life, though.
Yeah,
You feel me? So what I would say is I won't say that they haven't experienced life. They've experienced life differently. You feel me? They've been through their own set of life.
no, I feel like they haven't experienced their life to an extent that we can take their opinion seriously because they're still
Oh,
in
'cause
school
they-
themselves. They haven't.
Yeah.
That's why Zay was saying people that dropped out of school and then when they become an adult, they look
They
back
look
and say
back, yeah.
they
They
regret
regret
it.
it, yeah.
That's when you've experienced life. That's when you see, okay, now I should have taken that
Mhm.
opportunity that I had more seriously.
That is
And all the other adults that have been through school, they will say the same. That they're glad that they took that
So
route.
what I would say now is like, what if you do drop out? And I ain't gonna lie, my boy Floyd Mayweather, he knocking people out. He was
Oh yeah,
But I
50
think
and 0. You feel me?
that's
He
like
had
how
a
many
gift.
people are Floyd Mayweather though?
I think, and that's what I was.
That's a dream that you can't really sell to everybody because not everybody has the ability to knock people out.
That's fine.
But I think it's a good example only because if you are really, let's say you're young and you pursuing boxing,
Yeah.
period. Like
As an
I'm
example.
gonna be a boxer. There's no ifs, ands, or problems. I'm gonna be a boxer,
Mhm.
right? I'm not saying don't go to school, but I'm saying would that be like the forefront first priority if you know I'm gonna be a boxer?
Boxer,
Like
no.
I don't
No.
think any professional boxer even filled out a college application.
Absolutely not.
No,
Because they knew they was gonna. By that time,
there's
they
no
were
point.
going pro. They were
Most of the
already
time, they don't
you know,
even graduate
Yeah.
from high school.
That's
to
what
be
I'm
honest.
saying.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I condone or like that's cool, but I'm
Mhm.
saying
I don't think that's
I
smart.
think they know they
Knowing
knew
their lane.
that lane that they
Yeah.
were in.
So now, just to play devil's advocate to what I said about Floyd Mayweather, a lot of people clown him though for his lack of understanding or his lack of
Education.
That's what
I
we
don't
just
want to
said.
talk down on it, but he can't read.
That's what we saying. How it's frowned upon.
Yeah.
It's still frowned, and he made millions off it, and he's still
Damn,
frowned
right,
upon.
close to
Still-
billions soon.
and it's still frowned upon though. That the education is lacking.
Man, go to school, kids. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
definitely.
That's
Sure,
why
you
I'm
at
saying you
least
should
know how to
have a
read or
basic.
write.
You should have at
Yeah.
least a basic education. Know how to read, learn how to write. Even if you don't go to college and get the big degree, get a master's degree,
Yeah.
get a doctorate degree, you know what I'm saying? Because you can still make money without having that big degree.
Right.
Like you could have doctor under your name and still be broke. You know what I'm saying? Like
Where I've seen both ends,
that. Yeah.
so getting a college degree is not the end all be all.
I
That's why I would say getting a college degree
And-
is not going to college is not frowned upon.
I think, and this might be a little off topic, but I think it's also our generation we in. Like school, I think is less important for our generation because of the avenues we could go in and make money now.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like there's kids that pick up a TikTok and they rich.
I wouldn't. It's not sustainable.
No, but I'm
That's
saying
not
no, it's not. But I'm saying like, and that's not something you should base your life off. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm saying that wasn't around.
Nah,
It was
for our parents,
to me. I think like the generations before, it was if you didn't have education, you couldn't
do nothing in
You
life.
couldn't maneuver in
That's
life.
because there was no social media.
You couldn't maneuver in life.
Nowadays, like you were saying, social media is an avenue to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Whether we agree with it or not, social media is an avenue to make money.
Like,
and I feel like it is sustainable.
So,
because social media is not going anywhere. It's not.
To piggyback off that,
Even TV nowadays, even TV nowadays, nobody's watching TV anymore. Everybody's on their phones watching YouTube videos.
Sponsor me TV.
Because, like, an example to piggyback on what you're saying, like, let's say a 16-year-old kid, he's in 10th, 11th grade. That's the age you're in, I think. Like when you're 16, 10th, 11th grade, yeah. So he's 16, he's in 10th, 11th grade. I don't know, he might have a learning disability or he's not doing good in school. Let's just say he's not doing good in school, getting 65s and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Not doing good in school. But he's a monster at Fortnite and he streams on Twitch and he's making money off of that. Do you think he's gonna be like, that's not encouraging him to finish 11th grade?
No, not at all.
Am I gonna finish 11th grade if I'm making, let's say, high five figures off of streaming Fortnite? That's not going to make me want to go take a Regents.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Like, with this generation, it changed. Like, the importance of school. That's what I think. Yeah.
So I would also agree that college isn't necessary no more. But the reason why I said, like, just being an influencer is not sustainable is because we see times change so quickly. Like, to be a streamer is one thing. Now you have at least a fan base growing off of people watching you play games and at least trying to learn off of your skills. But a lot of these streamers that be on Instagram and TikTok, they're just doing dumb stuff. And people are mocking them and laughing at them and using them as, like, to spread around.
I think school.
There's a difference between.
I think school is very important.
Yeah, it's important.
I wouldn't tell them to go that route, but I'm saying because that's available today is what I'm saying. Like, that makes a difference.
That's what makes school. That's what makes school not cool no more. I think
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So,
and what I would now say is, college is one thing. I don't think college is needed for everybody because I know a lot of people that went to college, took out loans, and they have a job now that they didn't need to go to college for.
Yeah,
and they would have been way better off without the loans. You feel me? That's why I say before you graduate high school, or if you don't graduate, I don't even care. Before you get anywhere, before the thought of, all right, I'm gonna go take out loans to go to college for a regular degree, understand what you're doing. Like, have a plan. At least plan 2-3 years past college. If you can't plan that far ahead, don't go to college. Go to a trade school.
Word.
Go to a trade school. If not, go to a trade school. Climb up the ranks of a regular business.
Word.
For me, a startup. A lot of startups be giving people money, but people just got to work. And I know people that have went to college for 5-6 years, got their masters, working at a startup in debt.
I know educated broke people, and I know some people that got a bag and they didn't take school serious.
Yeah,
it can happen.
That's why
I'm still an advocate for school. Though.
I believe in school, but I'll tell you guys at home, know what you're doing first.
Yeah,
don't just
have a plan.
I want to go back to what you said about the streamers and stuff doing dumb stuff and not being sustainable. I feel like school doesn't even prepare you for that. It doesn't prepare you for real life situations, real life scenarios.
It doesn't.
I agree.
To manage your money properly. And I do believe that there's streamers out here or people that are in the social media field that do know how to sustain their money very well, that venture out into different things, whether it's clothing brands, whether it's different endorsements, whether it's music, whether it's whatever it is that's mainstream, that they venture out from just where they started and they branch out into different avenues because of the fame that they've collected from doing what they're doing.
To me, that's
something that you don't learn in school, but that's the smartest way to go about it.
All right, so now what I would ask you is, can school really teach you how to be smart in life?
No. Oh, it depends. It depends. Because I don't think that college really teaches us post-college life how to manage ourselves outside of school. There should be a class in college that teaches us what we should do, what we should be doing outside of college.
I agree with that. Like, school teaches you, well, basic, like from what K through 12th grade teaches you, like
how to be a worker.
Exactly.
And you got your core subjects, you got to pass that. But I don't think that teaches, he's right, like, I don't think it teaches you real life situation. It
doesn't teach you how to get a mortgage.
It don't teach you how to do your taxes.
It doesn't teach you how to do your taxes. It doesn't teach you how to buy a car. It doesn't teach you about your credit score. It doesn't teach you about the stuff that's important.
No, they never want us to do our taxes.
What they teach you, I'm a nurse, as some of you guys already know. College didn't even teach me how to be a nurse properly. It taught me book stuff.
Mhm.
You know, science is
No,
different
it's true,
bacteria
though.
that
Mhm.
we probably won't even hear of again
Mhm.
in the rest of our lives. But it doesn't teach you how to be in your field. It's just
true.
I don't want to
You
say
need
it's
that
a
real world
scam.
experience.
I don't want to say it's a scam, but it just didn't prepare me enough for what I'm doing
But then I think that
at
also
the price that it cost.
But I think it also comes back to what you were saying in the beginning, like, but we know we had no way around it. Everyone, like all of us here,
There was
got out
no
the
way
good, but
around
we
it.
did. We
There
had
was
no way
no way
around it.
around
Like,
it.
Yeah.
so it's like
I wish there was though.
there was no. So it's like even if they're not teaching what they should be teaching, we know in order to maneuver through our life, we needed that degree.
I want to know what the purpose is though, because me personally, I feel like I could have become in my field
Mhm.
and just learned everything on the job in the hospital and still would have been fine.
You want to know why
But-
they probably
but the
don't do
system
that?
made it.
Yeah, they won't do that.
They won't do that because they want to weed out the weak and the strong.
That's
what it is. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Because I think a diploma, a degree, it doesn't just show that I could get this mark on this test. It also shows like discipline, like
the
Yeah,
mental
it's
fortitude.
motivation.
Yeah.
it shows that like damn, so like he did his homework. Yo,
Yeah.
he passed his quizzes. He
Yeah.
came on time. He had good attendance. It showed all of that. Like
It showed that you actually want to do
It
or
show- it
actually
shows
want to
more
work
than-
towards something.
it shows more than book smartness or whatever. Like it shows more than that.
So
Yeah.
the reason I asked that question is because I know a lot of book smart people that are really dumb in real life. I'm like,
They're
you
not
know,
street smart.
We know a lot of people like that.
Besides
We know
just
a
being
lot of people
street
like
smart, it's just being life smart.
that. Yeah.
Life smart. Okay, yeah.
For me, there's a lot of people that were on an honor roll, straight AP students. They had all these honor degrees and all of that. But when it came time to get into a job or get into the field with experience, they were the weakest link. Like I
They
said,
have
like,
all the knowledge, but they don't know how to apply that
Apply it to-
knowledge.
even when they had the knowledge and the ability to apply it, they didn't know how to deal with people around them. So it's more
Social
than
awareness.
exactly. That's why I'm saying it's school gives you that ability, but also if you're too deep into it, like they forget how to maneuver in school and actually gain the social skills that school provides to each one of us. And that's why I'm saying like school is necessary, but being too far into the books and losing sight of your friends around you or making friends is gonna put you at a disadvantage for life after school.
Hey, to play devil's advocate, there's some fields out there, some job positions that don't require you to do that though. It only requires you to be smart.
Where? If to be a good
Yeah.
lawyer, you need to be able to have.
I'm not saying lawyers.
I'm saying be a good nurse, be a good doctor.
I'm not
be a good
saying that.
anything.
There's some fields that only requires you to be a genius, like some math fields, some science fields
That's true.
that
That's
you're not around
Yeah.
people. Your job doesn't require you to be social. It just requires you to be smart.
That's
Calculate numbers, put it together, paperwork done, ship it off, whatever you got to do. That's
That's
it.
true.
There's some fields out there that don't require you to be
That don't
extroverted.
even sound fun though. I would. hate
It
to
doesn't
pursue
matter
that.
whether it's fun. It pays
To
their
you,
bills.
to us.
To you,
Yeah.
there's some introverted people that sounds like a dream. Oh, I don't got to
I don't
talk
gotta
to
talk to
people.
nobody.
I don't got to deal with people. I don't got to deal with customers yelling in my face, patients screaming in my face, cursing me out.
That's
I
why I
got
was
to deal
saying
with
you
my
guys gotta go to
coworkers fighting
school.
with me.
You gotta go to school to find that out. Then
That sounds like an introverted dream. We can't tell them
man,
that they need those social skills.
That's
They're gonna be
it.
like,
until they got to deal with a
forget
boss
those
though.
social skills.
You got to deal with the boss anyway.
Is that you always gonna have to deal with somebody?
You got to deal with the boss anyway.
Yeah, but it's to a certain extent. You don't got to directly deal with other people and be social directly to customers or patients.
That's true.
So everybody's different, you know.
That's a fact. Let us know at home if y'all like going to school. If y'all went to school, middle school, elementary school, high school, whatever school.
I hope everybody went to
Shit, if you ain't go to elementary school, let us know
everybody
why.
went to that.
If you did, I hope so.
I think
I
high
hope
school.
everybody
I think
did.
high school is when
I
people
Yeah,
drop out of high school.
Yeah.
I think, and don't go to college.
I've seen people drop out of elementary school. We
That
ain't gonna
is-
talk about that.
I've seen that though. I've seen that.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
All these little drill rappers.
Like they quit 4th grade and that's it.
Yeah,
I believe it, but damn.
But hey, man, at the
All
end of the
those
day, that's their
B-dots.
life. For me, that's their life.
Yo, like
That's your life. For me,
That's
I hope.
wild,
I
dude.
pray the best for you. I hope you have a good person that's not gonna scam you
'cause,
out
like,
your riches.
I remember being in elementary. Like that was the last thing I was
Yeah.
thinking about dropping out. Like
Some of them be touching hundreds
ate.
of $1,000.
hey man.
not.
Some of them be touching
we
money.
we know this generation of
Nah,
parents
it's wild, bro.
nowadays, so
That's
we don't even got to speak about that right now.
That's another
But
episode for another day. But like I said, make sure y'all comment down below if y'all graduated from any school. whether it be elementary, middle, high school, college. And if y'all don't believe in school, tell us why. Make sure y'all damn well comment. I don't see y'all comments. Y'all get me
Word.
very
Comment down
upset.
what degree y'all
I
got.
got
I'm interested. What kind of degree do y'all got?
We don't judge though.
Has it helped you get to where you wanted to be in life?
If you got a liberal arts degree, fuck it, you got a degree. But it's been your boy Up Back.
It's been your boy Ade, and it's been
My brother Zay.
Zay.
You feel me? Zay Stacks in the building. We gonna holler at y'all.
Word.
Peace.
Peace out.
I don't